Greetings, and welcome to Maybe a Thing Working.
We'll see how it goes. We have 0 dropped frames so far. You're telling me network error, but I don't know why you're telling me network error while the sound is suddenly making noise. Okay, so this is just a dark screen, which is what it's supposed to look like right now. We have 0 dropped frames for now. I think we might be okay. Let's check audio levels. We need to load up the game. Oh, right, we have the problem that the actual headset isn't making any noise. Right, let's fix that by clicking on this. Oh. Test. There's nothing making noise. Let's see. I don't know why I think anything's gonna happen. Where am I going? We're going over here. Click on this button. We're gonna see if we can make this work. I do not need to hear the echo of myself right now. Pause this. We don't need to pause it. We need to mute it. How do I mute you? How do I make you stop making noise, friend? It's very easy on the PC. It's not so easy on the phones even. Okay, I have the audio coming out of my phone, but not... That seems fine for now. If that ends up being a problem later, that's a problem later. But for now, it seems fine. Okay. It's maybe a little bit louder than me. I think I'll drop the desktop audio by about 20%. That should fix that issue. How are we doing on dropped frames? 0.6% dropped frames is not a problem. I mean, it's a problem, but it's not a problem that I need to deal with necessarily. Everyone knows that I am in a foreign country that does not have proper stuff, so don't worry about it. Next on my agenda is figuring out how to get audio. You're trying to go through the controller because you're an idiot. That's not the right one. There we go. That's the correct one. So we shouldn't have an echo. We should be golden on that. I need to open this up so that I can see chat. There we go. My second monitor is my phone. Also, if my second monitor is going to be my phone, I'd better plug my phone in so that it doesn't die. It'd be particularly bad for my phone to die because I still don't have a power button for this dang thing. Everything's going great. Look, I have my shit together so well, you have no idea. Okay. How are we doing? 55 dropped frames still? That's fine. Are you paused? You are paused. You need to not be paused. And then I just mute my phone. Just in general, so that it's not playing out. Okay, we're fine. We're loading up vegetable. So, we're in Horizon Beach. Did we just beat you? Oh, did we actually just beat you? Oh, that's amazing. Cool. That's incorrect. Oh, right, we have to fight another boss fight immediately. Okay. We're actually already level 32, which is kind of crazy. Do we want to just jump? Yes, we do. So you're level 35, your weakens fire. Just bring chive, kale, and capsicum for now. I'll worry about the rest later. We shield. Everything is gonna go great. We're actually gonna use Dex. I like me some Dex. And this is a boss we use Weakening Shield. So the first turn, all we're doing is hopefully not dying. You are weakened, which sucks. I don't love that for me. We're gonna Phalanx. We got the shock. And we can Pyrocracker if we want. I think we Fiery Stabs first. And we Pyrocracker. Look at that damage! Holy shit. So much damage. Okay, we shield. And it looks like things are gonna go fine. That wasn't great. Why am I lagging? That's not good. Okay, also, is this computer gonna set on fire? Yes, this computer's gonna set on fire if I keep this up. Okay, I need to... I don't know if any of that was audible. It's probably just a bunch of gibberish, because I wasn't actually sitting with my headphone on. I'm used to be able to just talk at the microphone, and I don't think I can do that with a headset. Doesn't matter, it's fine. Okay, we've got the computer elevated now. 1 crit. Okay, I love that attack. Fiery punches on you, that's concerning. Are you gonna live through that? You do live that? Holy shit. Okay, we shield. And we got an armor break on you. Okay, we Pyrocracker, hope for the triple crit. We didn't get a triple crit, but we did get a double crit. Is that enough? It sure is. That sure is enough. Got a giant seed, which allows us to evolve the critter that was, I think. Yeah, we're gonna see what's in those treasure chests. That's fine. Jackpot! This guy is so irritating. Okay. I also love that they just didn't bother to look at the other door, or through the other door here. So this goes to the magma chamber. Hello. Wait, what? I can buy a switch stone from you. I can just buy one of each of these. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at our proof of concept. How are we doing on dropped frames? 55 still. Okay, we got a setup that is actually working now. That's very nice to know. I was very concerned for a second there. Alright, so now what do? We have a switch stone, so we can get another critter. Do I want to do that now? Let's see. What time is it right now? In my home country. I don't even know. I think we're almost exactly 12 hours offset from our normal time period. Like we're streaming in the morning instead of in the nighttime. We should be, right? I think I said it was 2 in the morning would be my normal stream time. So We're going to be very off, but that's okay. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Where did my... I put you over there. I have a drink, 1 second. So we have no camera. We have no nothing. Oh, I can scroll with the mouse. Let's see. What am I going? I guess we'll just go... Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm tempted to just go do something silly, like grab... some loot. Your attack is 455. Oh my god, your stats. Now, admittedly, you do have 60% damage reduction instead of 24%. Chili Putty is maybe going to end up being completely terrifying. If we can come up with a gear set for you. Do I maybe want to... I could actually do the Omni Ring. I could upgrade this and see how much I can get it upgraded to. I do love Lucky Clover, actually. .4% crit. What does your setup look like? 15% crit damage. Maybe nah, I don't think I want to reorganize my build until I'm finishing up the build. Once we know what these three are, I can worry about finalizing my build. For now, I'm not going to use a reset for that. We've gotten 2 of the 3 things that we need there. You're not a critter, right? Did I... I think I invested into all of the critters, so all the critters should have at least some investment. Yeah, we'll see about what I want to do with you. As for everybody else, we have a lot of stuff there that we can't do until we get a new skill set. But yeah, the unfortunate thing is that EU5 has come out with a massive patch that I would love to tinker with, but because the game is so under-optimized, I can't run it on this machine, even without stream. I guess I could try loading into the game without the stream software open and see if I can get past the menus, because the menus are where it really breaks down, and I feel like I might be able to manage it, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. I'll try that maybe the next time that we're streaming. I don't know when that'll be. We've been having a good time here, visiting up with some family/friends. You know, the friends who are functionally speaking family, you know. So we have the Majestic Crown. We have a lot of random stuff that I don't... Actually, do we need... Can we upgrade Potato? Can we use like a Sunstone on Potato? We can actually use a demonic pact on you. Give me a second, actually. We have you, and you are not a critter, right? This is an interesting aura. I actually love that. You have aging, but you don't. I don't think you have any crit stuff, right? Okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much. What are we doing? We are... Yeah, let's go ahead and evolve you. Assuming we can. I don't know if we can here. We might need to go to the other place, but we'll see. So if we make you into a Mad Lord, that gives you a new thing, I assume. I think it's just the vision thing, though, right? Yes, this just materializes invisible platforms, which we already have. But are you a critter? This gives you increased crit chance with shock, but I think I already have that on somebody. An enemy takes poison damage, 40% chance. Oh my god, that's really solid. Oh, for first critical hit applies poison. I like that. But you don't have any... You do have one crit damage boost. I like lifesteal. So this gives plus 10 crit damage, but so like this is an interesting character. They don't have any particularly major boosts to their crits, like their chance to crit or their crit damage, but they do have a couple of things that could benefit from them having more crit. So you could gear them into it, which might be interesting. But I don't feel like this counts as a critter. We're not gonna do that. Right. Alright, should we grab a new monster right now? Yeah, we might as well. We might as well. Mogwai? Okay, I don't actually have an additional one of those. That's fine. So what does a Mogwai look like? Oh, I remember you. Okay, so... What do you look like in terms of... You kind of look like Asparagus. I'm gonna call you Asparagus. I think that's a reasonable choice. We call you Asparagus. That's an easy... We don't already have an Asparagus, do we? No, not in this game. Let's take a look at your skills. I don't see... There's a crit plus over there. Hits all enemies, crit damage plus 40. Okay, wait. That's actually excellent. 10% chance to increase crit and cannot be dodged. So we actually do have another critter. We have kind of an ice variant on our starter here, actually. That seems like what we've got here. 1 second, make sure that everything's still working. Everything seems to still be working. So this applies Chill. Mage monsters ignore 20% of the target's magic defense. Okay, that's not bad. Do I have multiple mages? Okay, critical consistency is interesting. I love this. Okay, so this is very much a critter. We've got like a critter here. Crit damage value from equipment goes up. Do this. Crit plus. Do we take this? No, I think we take Spectral Cannon. Reduces damage taken by 10% of crit damage value. 10% every turn is not terrible. Applying a buff, 50% chance the debuff is removed. I could go up far enough to get... Oh no, we need to get this 100%. So that's easy as a choice. This is just everybody takes less damage, flat out. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take Snowball Toss up to max. We have 8 skill points left. We take Sure Hit Strike. Water attacks have a 10% increased crit chance. That's very interesting. First hit has 20% increased crit chance. Okay. Unfortunately, this is a 2-hit move at this point. This might actually be better to leave at a lower value, funnily enough. But I think we take this. Okay. So, Asparagus is now pretty solid, actually. Asparagus is definitely gonna be useful. Activates Ice Orbs, which we could already do, but we couldn't do the one that we needed, right? Let's go grab the Ice Orb over here that we couldn't do just now. I don't think I'm going to change my party setup right now. Do we have an Earth one? I don't think I do, right? Fire, Ice... I do have Earth. Verdant Gem. I could have gotten a Tengu off of this. Huh. I wonder if a Tengu would have been useful. There we go. 2 mangoes. That. I don't know how that happened. I do, in fact, need to fly. Okay, yeah, we definitely gotten all this. Okay, come back over here, drop down, drop down. I might not have gotten that light thing yet, actually. Let's pop over here, see how it goes. How are we feeling about this? Something already done. Let's go talk to the auntie over here. Okay. We don't have electric. I'll go this way first. Oh, there is a nice thing up here. Actually, I think that's water. I think I already have water as well. Maybe I don't. Okay, so we can't do that one yet. I should probably have a thing for various random orbs. I think I'll just put the electric marker down and have the electric marker just indicate that I have orbs of some sort to tag. Oops. Whoops. I'm very good at this, don't worry about it. Oh, this is actually kind of a complicated... Okay, that's pretty funny that I got the one in the back but didn't get the one in the front. So I did already do this one. Okay, so this is done. Okay. It looks very suspicious. Okay, maybe I should have just stayed where I was. Let's see. Let's do this. I probably should have swapped to, Chili Buddy. charge is not great against them. I think I just go for the kill on you. And they do have a dodge, so I don't want to take the risk by using the stronger move. It's actually quite a lot of damage. No crits at all. Love that for me. You're very you know... As an actual hard nuker, Capsicum is starting to fall off, I feel. I don't know why I didn't shield first, that was very silly. I should have either shielded or thingered first. Okay, we've got 2 burn stacks on that one, but burn isn't going to help me that much, I don't think. But we do have the bleed. Okay, we're fine. We golden. We got the bleed. So what does being dark shifted do for you? I just realized that I haven't actually checked what the dark shift effect is. Increases damage dealt by 20%? Oh, you might be terrifying. Actually. What are your stats like? Like, what's your stat allocation? Very high attack and magic. Interesting. Okay, that's actually electricity that I need, so I don't think I want to bother that. Whoops. Do I chili putty kill? Let's do it. Should have done that in pretty much the exact opposite order. Capsicum has a lot less higher attack power now than Chili Putty does. So Chili Putty should potentially be able to do quite a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. Hey, you're dead. Capsicum's definitely not surviving this round. Do we just revive? Yes. We revive. There's really no reason not to. Explosive Blast. Burning Charge. So this should be lethal on one. I don't think it's going to be lethal on the other one. Never mind. Alright, we're fine. Your weakness is burn. 60 shots. Then Thunderstrike for the 3,200 damage in one hit. What game? You think I didn't do well there? I don't know what you're talking about. I did so good. I fought them so good. Okay, so I am curious about this. We only have one more switch stone to get, which means that we're only going to get one more critter from that. Which means I feel like I'm missing a lot of abilities, though. Because I feel like we're running low on extra locations. Do we just have 2 more monsters that we're going to be picking up, and that's it? I wonder if maybe there's other monsters that we pick up from other places. I think we get the Bard as part of the plot. I actually don't know what that is. That hole there? I have 2 different... That's the... Well, I actually didn't even bother checking that boss out. We should check out what that champion is. Because I haven't even seen the champion yet. Okay, we do not have water. Ooh, you look cool. Okay, we'll see what you're strong and weak against and all that stuff. You're weak against all magic, but you're strong against all physical, which is concerning. Let's bring Chive, and then Yam and Chili Putty. We shield. We don't need to do the other thing pretty much at all. Do we bother with Quicken? I don't know that I do. Do I Arcane Bolt you? I think I Arcane Bolt. And then you can... You can Thunderstrike. Not a huge amount of damage, honestly. Okay, I don't think we're surviving this. There's something telling me that we're not going to be able to survive this particular friend of ours. So that's not a surprise. That's a level 42 boss. We're not anywhere near there. We do have the Earth Blast now, so we can just pop in here. Red, blue, and green gem. So nothing particularly interesting coming off of the back of that. Unfortunately, we don't have electricity. I'm not even sure I should bother labeling that because I don't need to come back. Whoops. I don't need to come back there. Speedway decks? No, we should definitely buy a Cracker. Wow, that did nothing. I think your weakness is status effects, so I think I try to get the burn on everybody. I'm not used to having a mic attached to my head. Sorry. I actually just phalanx again, because they didn't even break through my shields, so... I think I do Burning Charge again. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, that's... lethal on that one. Get a nice big honkin' thing going there, and we can just Burning Charge. Okay, that's lethal. And now we just have this one left. Should be able to easily take this one out. Yeah, we're not going to be doing a full-length stream today. Today's just going to be a short stream. Basically, as soon as I hear the door outside open up, I'm going to just end stream there. Other people have gone out to do some stuff, and I have remained inside like a hermit to provide content for the internet to absorb. Which is good and proper. And let's see. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. Let's go here. We can rotate around to that slot over there. See how things go. We already got that one. We did not get that one. Okay, so what is this? Levitate. We need so many levitates. God damn. Suboptimal. Okay, I don't actually know where I need to go now. I don't know how many new areas there are available. How many of the things do I have? I have 4 of them. Do I have the... Trying to think of where the thing I'm looking for is. Is this the room? I think this might be the room. This is the room that has the fires, I think. But I don't think the fires are what I'm looking for, actually. Yeah, I think to get that, we're gonna need to do something. Okay, I think I removed this blockage. I assume I removed this blockage. Oh, interesting. I can see what percentage I've cleared of each area. So we have everything in the mountain path. Snowy Peaks we have 100% apparently. That's just map completion, I think. So Blobberg we've seen everything in. Stronghold Dungeon. What is this marker? This is the music. So I need either music or levitate. Huh. How am I gonna get... I guess let's go up here. Does this just unlock automatically? Like when I have the... Okay, so... I think I'm definitely missing whatever's gonna get me to the depths. I guess if I have a quarter of the game left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like maybe 10. So that would imply there's probably at least 2 or 3 more zones. Oops. That's not what I was intending to do. I was just going to get rid of this. Was I supposed to talk to the Oracle, maybe? I'm gonna go talk to the Oracle. Let's see what she has to say. Someone mentioned talking to the Oracle at some point recently. Like, I think when I was told to go get the Sanctuary things, I was told to go talk to the Oracle. Point of the Blue Caves. Okay. So she'll just tell me which area has the next thing. Deepest point of the Blue Caves. Is this the Blue Caves? Yes, it is. But I can't get to the deepest point of the Blue Caves, I don't think. Maybe I can break through a wall here? He thinks no. I'm hearing noises out there. But I'm not hearing tons of noises. I don't think this is going to help me too much. We're going to move on. Go over here. Let's see. We're gonna see if this counts. Maybe this does count. Gotcha. Okay, yes, we were supposed to talk about that. Talk to that alchemist. I see. And so this is the place that we finish at. Okay, that checks out. Alright, we go to here. We go to where? I guess we just go to here. We're just planning on grabbing... a quick convo with the alchemist. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah. This guy's definitely just gonna fucking escape. The jailkeeper's 100% gonna get overwhelmed in like 4 seconds. Okay. He's still there for now. Every time a character is ever put into a cage, you know they're gonna get released from it eventually. Okay, so now we're gonna go fight this person. I wonder when we get access. I wonder if, like, maybe some of these we only get access to at, like, specific segments? Okay, buddy, what do you have? You have a level 38 team. That's a little concerning for my level 32 team. We're a little behind. Little bit. 55 dropped frames still after an hour. I love that for me. Okay, so luckily, we seem to be okay. We seem to be able to do the thing. Okay. So what do we want to do here? The Shock Hopper, the Glodra are viable targets. I think I just bring Chive, Kale, and Capsicum off the bat. And I do think that we have to phalanx. I don't think we... Or sorry, we have to shield. I don't think we can phalanx this turn. We have multiple who are weak against fire. I think we fiery stabs on you. You have aging as an effect. Oh, whoops. I should have done that with the other one. I forgot that I only get 2 attacks. Ooh, that's a concern. I'm probably dead. Definitely dead. Chili Putty comes out. Did they both die? Oh, I am incredibly boned then. Okay, we Arcane Bolt. Then we just Explosion. Explosion! Okay, now we have the one that's a fire type. We're gonna struggle with. We have weakness applied. Love that for me. We throw out a shield. I think we Arcane Bolt into just Thunderbolt or whatever it is. Thunderstrike. This is probably lethal. There we go. Blessing comes out. Do not love that for me. I assume we survive this comfortably. We toss out another shield. We have a bunch of power buffs that we don't need. That's unfortunate. You resist fire, so we're not going to go for you yet. I think we go for you next. We try to take out all these defenses you've got. Get the explosion, get a pretty good hit there. Okay, that's a little concerning, but we're surviving so far. We might be able to actually pull a win out of this. Because we can get the Arcane Bolt here. We have a rank 5 explosion now. That's lethal. We have one target that just came in. That is a very concerning amount of damage. That is a very alarming amount of damage as well. We throw out a shield. We have a lot of stacks of blind on us, which I do not like. Because blind is a miss, not a dodge. I'm not immune to missing. Which we just did. We had like a 1 in 3 chance to miss. If we hadn't missed there, I think we had lethal. We might die before we can actually pull off. We're gonna die before we get the lethal, probably. That's bad. That's a bad thing to have happen. We almost had it there, and there's a very decent chance that we're gonna just get nuked here, but we'll find out. Okay, we Ice Claws you. You can use Arcane Bolt on this. And then we Explosion. If this crits dies, that is an 8,500 damage crit. We don't have... Ooh, boy. We don't have a good answer to this. We'll have to use Thunder Strike, I assume. Wait, we can revive. Okay, I think we Arcane Bolt into Ice Claws. Ice Claws, if it crits enough times, we get the kill here. It didn't crit, like, at all. That AoE is concerning. That punch combo is lethal. Do we die? We We don't die to the poison, which means we can revive. We get the revive off. We swap. We Arcane Bolt. We Ice Claws. We hope for lethal. That's not gonna be lethal, is it? It's not lethal. The Thunderstorm comes out, that's lethal. Punch combo comes out, this is just gonna be this is a wipe now. We don't have a means by which we can pull this out. But we should be able to actually do this. This should be feasible. We got very close there. If Kale hadn't died quite as soon as they did, or if I had done a little bit better in handling who was going when, I think we would have been fine. So, do we bring out Chili Putty early? Chili Putty can do a lot to these. I think we do stick with this setup. And I think I Phalanx instead. We're gonna go for a much more aggressive play here. We can try to Pyrocracker to see if we can just get lethal on one of these off the bat, which would be nice. That's a no. We just don't have the crit rate to make that happen, I don't think. Well, that's that. Okay, we do survive. We can pop the shield. Then Fiery Stabs on you. And then we Explosive Blast for the AoE, and I think that's lethal. Quicken comes out. Okay, re-shield. Do we go for lethal on you? I shouldn't have done this with you. I should have done it with you. Do we Fiery Shots, or do we Pyrocracker? We Pyrocracker. We didn't get a single crit, but we got the kill anyway. Okay, Blessing's coming out. There's gonna be a lot of fire damage coming out. Alright, so who is going to come out? I think we maybe just bring out Chili Bunny. No. Let's bring out Snowpea. We Icy Shots. These are both fairly strong. I'm gonna go for the Moth first. This might be lethal, but probably is not. Okay, it is. We got the kill. Charge Beam comes out, that is very lethal. Punch combo comes out, that is also lethal. So it's gonna be Yam and Chili Putty. Let's take the Arcane Bolts on this one, and then we can follow those up with Icy Shots for lethal there if we want. I think we Thunderstorm first, maybe? No, actually I think we just go with an Explosion on you. And then we can follow that up with a Pyrocracker if we want. And I think we do. We fully just whiffed all of those shots. Tell them that. It's so much damage. Okay, Arcane Bolts coming out on you. take the ice shot. Can you just kill with explosion? You just kill with explosion, so I don't need to worry about you. The icy shot's on you. I do think that we wipe here again. Because too much damage has come out to Chili Buddy. Okay, we do survive that, which means we can get the revive off. You are weakest Earth. Okay, the icy shots on you. Take out a ton of buffs. Okay. That's GG. That's concerning. Do we actually have the ability to make this happen? I think we do. I think I need to replace this. But I don't know what I would replace it with necessarily. Let's look at Chive. Can I get Chive? A bit more survivability? Hard to say. Ooh, I can actually use Arcane Bolt level 5 if I do this, which might be pretty damn useful. Of max mana for each hit. Let's do mana shielding. This will increase Yam's durability by quite a lot, actually. Okay, we're 6 levels behind. I think this is the setup we want to start with. I think we do open with a Phalanx. This gives me an armor reduction, which is nice. We go for you first this time, maybe? We have the armor pen on you, so I think we take that. Oh, right, I forgot. I forgot the thing yet again. Kale's just killed instantly. Oh, this is GG. We immediately just forfeit. We can't lose 2 characters on the first turn. Do I have a party that I could bring out that would have a better time surviving return 1? It would have to be Chive. I think I just go with this team. I do need to remember... I'm just going to do a shield. And then we are going to Pyrocracker. You know what? No, we're going to actually use Dex. That did nothing. Solar Race comes out and kills another. Yeah. Okay, I think that given that we're semi-consistently losing 2 characters on the opening volley, that seems to be fate. Let's go back and get a couple of levels. What are we gonna do to get those levels, though? Is the thing. It's the real. The real doozy. Question. gonna Thunderstrike you, see if... Not quite lethal. Suboptimal. Lightning Slash you. Thunderstorm. It's a pretty decent hit. Not too shabby. You know, I wonder if we could actually just bring in Chili Buddy and things would just be a lot easier than I'm anticipating. I think maybe Lightning Slash you, and then Thunderstorm again. Not quite lethal there, but the bleed and the burn does it. Get a +3 feather. Get a little bit of EXP, not a ton. Not as much as I'd like to get, certainly. Do I have any... I can't move rocks. Huh. I'm pretty sure I already checked that. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. It's interesting that we still haven't found a teleporter down to that area. There is that thing over there. I'll go over there. We'll see if there's anything useful over here. Oh right, yeah, I can't swim. You know what? I'm just gonna pick this fight. We'll see how it goes. They're level 34, so we are in a position where enemies we saw quite a while ago are massively higher than us already. So I think we do need... I think we need to get with the program. Like we need some actual levels now. If we hadn't missed that one hit, we'd be fine. Oh, we'll buy. We might actually lose this fight off the back of that. We have a lot of damage coming out. Burning Charge should be lethal on that one, but we have 5 stacks of poison right now. We died of the poison, I think. We can't solo with you. We do need to switch to Chili Putty. And Chili Putty's probably going to die before they can start reviving people, but if they can revive enough targets... Let's revive Capsicum first. Capsicum can Weakening Shield. I don't think this is going to get me through it, but it might. No. Oh, maybe. No, not with the AoE coming out. Good. we try this again? No, I'm not going to try this again. There's much softer targets for me to go after. Yeah, we've once again put ourselves in a position where we're substantially behind the level curve. We could fight you. This is probably not the hardest targets we have to worry about. Do we phalanx or we shield? Do I dex? I think I dex. We impale you. Get a shit ton of bleed stacks. Featherstorm comes out, doesn't do very much. Firestorm comes out, I do not love that. That's concerning. I think we died to the burn. Yeah. Damn. That was an unfortunate amount of damage for me. That was worse. We don't even have lethal here, do we? Okay, we do. We at least got the kill there, but yeah, I think that we died to the burns. On the plus side, they do seem to be doing fire damage predominantly, so Chili Putty might be able to swap in and start reviving people. I don't think so, though. Yeah, neither of those were fire attacks. We do survive that round. We bring in Chive. Chive can shield. Okay, we've got the durability buff. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. But we technically survived the round. So, unfortunately, that's not who we want targeted, and that's GG. That right there is GG. So what is this? This is just a switch. Oh, did we even loot that? I think we did, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, we're fine. Alright, so where do I want to go to, then? I'm gonna go... Oh, did I get the things for you? Big potion, bandana +4. Good try for these. Let's try these. These two are weak against physical, which is nice. I'm gonna try bringing these three. The issue with bringing these three is that I'm not gonna be buffing on turn 1, really. So I guess we use Dex. Dex is a useful thing to use on turn 1. And then we Fiery Stabs. Or Impale, maybe? Let's Impale you. And then we can use an Explosion on you, which does a shit ton of damage, but it's not really anywhere near enough to kill. Soul Beam comes out, that doesn't do shit. That does do shit. It also gives me a blind, so there's like a 1 in 3 chance that I completely waste your attack. not great for me. So, Icy Shots does pretty decent damage to you. I think we open with Icy. We combo that into an Impale. And then that's probably lethal. And then we Explosion on you, and if we crit, that's great. We might miss, and we do miss. Oh, we didn't kill him. Oh, well, I might be dead then. Oh, we're definitely dead. Okay, you did not trigger the death thing, so if you only get attacked once, you might have a chance to survive here. We need to Icy Shots you. That's lethal. And then you have Lightning Stab. Icy Shots is apparently more damage, so let's go with that. AoEs, hate those for me. Oh, okay, we're definitely fucked. Okay, wait a second. Oh god. Oh, that's rough. If they hadn't both used an AoE, I might have been okay. Because then I could just swap in Chive. But Chive isn't going to be able to solo these. So this is over, I think. I think we lose this. If I had the ability to bring in Chive to do that final bit, we would have been fine. Yeah, let's just take the fight again. Do we Chive? I think we Chive. We Chive, Kale, Chili Buddy, I think. We shield. We Dex. And then you can use Explosion, which does a shit ton of damage here. That's actually great for us. A bunch of blinds on a target that doesn't attack is perfectly reasonable. Now, 2 blinds on the target that only attacks once is a problem. Okay, we got lethal there. We got the hit. Okay. We should have lethal here. That's unfortunate for me. We revive. We shield. We Icy Shots. That's lethal. We should be okay here now. We take a lot of damage from the dots, but it's not enough to burn through the shielding that we can bring out with Chive every turn. Icy Shots comes out. And we Feathers. We got a totem. Okay, we got another level. Crit damage increase is very good. I think I take that, actually. For right now. We take this. Yeah. And we take Shared Might, I believe. No. We're going for situational support. Every ally gets a random buff, and they're shielded for 20% of their max health. This would pair great with doing the phalanx stuff. Multi-chill is very good. Crit chance of the whole party increases by 4%. Okay, we have to do Weakening Crush. That's actually critical. Let's go with Crit Plus for you. Okay. Chive, Kale, Capsicums. Yeah, I think that Capsicum is probably going to start falling off a bit here. Your weakness... The Mad Eyes are weak against magic. Chili Putty doesn't even do magic, really. Let's go Yam into Chili Putty. Chili Putty can do physical. So we can beat up the Manticore with that damage. And tag the Arcane Bolt. That does so much for me. Look at that shielding. Oh my god. You know? What happens if I just Arcane Bolt on somebody? It's a lot of very minor shielding, so it's not like a crazy amount of shielding going up, actually. Let's go with a normal shield. But we do get a lot of charges. So we can Explosion on you to get the lethal. We can Thunder Strike on you for lethal. We just take the kill. Okay, we shield again. We Arcane Bolt on you. Then we Explosion on you for the... Okay. I like this grouping. I think that they pair reasonably well together, actually. We Thunder Strike, 12,000 damage. We actually just got the achievement for doing over 10,000 damage in a single hit, which we didn't have yet. We didn't get that on our previous playthrough at all, because our damage dealing was not single hit damage. Do we Yam Kale Chili Putty? We do, even though I didn't really check what I needed for you. That's fine. That's a pretty decent amount of shielding coming out, honestly. Hey, you're not actually any good at this, so... Oh, I already put those buffs that I needed up. You die to the burn. I'm actually just gonna revive you. go down here. We get the revive. We get the arcane bolt for the lethal, I think. Okay, that's lethal. I guess we just icy shots you. We got the weakness up, which is nice. That's very bad for me. Arcane bolt comes out. Icy shots comes out. We're gonna die to the dot here, aren't we? Not yet. Oh, we purge off debuffs with that too? That's crazy. Okay. Okay, we did not get enough crits to kill there. The Volt... I think we definitely die here, right? Yes, okay, we do die from that. We try for the Arcane Bolt kill. We do get the kill. And I think this 1v1 is a 1v1 that we win. Shockingly enough, we should, in theory, win this over time. I need to figure out... we need to tinker with you, because this is a very interesting setup. That unfortunately took 1,000,000 years. You're level 32. You have quite a few skill points available left. Cascade would be nice. You don't have anything that crazy coming up in terms of abilities. How's your gear? The crit ring is not necessary, probably. What would I want you to have? You're not a mimic, so you can't use the goblin gear. Oh, your magic is actually very low by default. If I were to use a shift stone on you... Actually, you know what? What if I were to use one of these on you? I feel like you would get a lot of benefit out of this. If you take this... then you end up with quite a lot. This gives you 20% of max mana. When applying a buff, there's a chance to apply 2 charge stacks equal to crit chance. 50% chance to grant a random buff, 50% chance to grant a random buff. Shield cell for 60 when receiving a charge stack. Okay, when shielding yourself, also apply 20% of that shield to all allies. So that means that your mana being increased by this would be a fairly massive boost for you. If I were to feed you damage, healing, shielding by 3%. I think I actually just give you 3 cookie mushrooms. Because I can give you crit damage, which is fine, but I think we give you this for now. Capsicum needs something new. Alright. So, if we do yam, kale, chili padi, I want to see how much shielding I can get. That's a pretty good amount of shielding, honestly. The icy shots, because this is the most attacks that I can get, I think. And then we just explosion for lethal. No, we don't have any damage over time on that target right in this second. So we don't get lethal there, but we do get a decent bit of damage. Okay, so now you Arcane Bolt on the same target. And we... Icy Shots again. I guess I should have done the AoE, but that's fine. And then we can Thunder Strike on you. That does most of your HP. If I were to Arcane Bolt on you, how much damage would this do? There, how much? A bunch of 16s and 14s showing up. We go for that kill. We go for Thunder Strike. It's not quite lethal. Never mind, it's lethal. Okay, we got there. We got a Spark. Interesting. Defense 10, mana regen 8. When getting attacked, 40% chance to apply burn. That's fine. It's nothing to write home about, I don't think. Okay, so what are we feeling next? A second. We are in okay position here. In terms of time and stuff. Do I want to go over here and fight you again? Let's see what happens if I fight these. They're level 30. I don't actually know if I get do I go for Pyrocrack or Explosive Blast? I'm gonna go with an Explosive Blast. Then we got a burn. Okay, then we go for an Explosion, or a Thunderstorm, or Thunderstrike. I think I go Thunderstrike on you. It's a pretty decent hit. Firestorm is a fire attack, so that's a magic attack. Words. You did not die. I was honestly expecting you to die there. I think we start off with you. And then I think we just Pyrocracker you. We miss all the attacks, basically. And then I think we Explosive Blast. This is an AoE. Do we Thunderstorm? No, we Thunderstorm instead. We want to get the shock effect up. Okay, we survived that round, which means we should very comfortably win the fight. We Explosive Blast. We can follow that up with a Thunderstorm. That's lethal, and we gold. We get a Shift Stone and a Skill Potion. And we get a lot of EXP, actually, I think. Yeah, fighting these weaker variants, I think, is like lower level but strong enemy types is probably the way to go for this portion. Let's go for the one that has shock on it already, because every additional hit is additional value. And then we can go with... Do we just go for AoEs? No, let's go for Icy Shots. And then you can go for a Thunderstorm to try to get shock propagated. Shock is propagated there, that's very useful for me. That's a problem. I think we die from that. We definitely die if that hits. It's fine. We Arcane Bolt on you. No, we'll Arcane Bolt on you. We're gonna live life a little bit dangerously here. And then we Thunderstorm. Okay, we survive this turn. We Arcane Bolt on you. And then we Thunderstorm for hopefully multiple lethals, but no. Icy Shots comes out. It's not enough to get the job done. Thunderstrike comes out. That is a massive hit. We get another Shift Stone. I don't want to drop down here, actually. You know what? I'm gonna just TP skills. Should I just go here? No, this is a pain in the ass. So who do I fight now? So we can pop back over here. Weren't these kind of a pain, though? Yeah, I don't know that I want to fight those right now. They do have the advantage that they're right next to the start location, though, so maybe let's try this out. So, Yam, Kale, Chili Putty. So the idea with this setup right now is then it would be nice. The explosive blast is lethal, so I think we take explosive blast. We get burned. Okay, never mind. That wasn't quite lethal. Arcane Bolt on you. Weak against it right now. We fiery shots or explosive blast. Let's go with an explosive blast. And you don't quite have what I want. Let's thunderstorm. Because that'll get lethal on one, and then mostly lethal on the other. They're both weak against Earth right now. Go for an explosive blast. And we go for explosive blast, I guess. Okay, that's lethal. Got a coat, reward box level 2. Hit level 33 on Yam. 20% mana regen is nice. I think I'd like to get Cascade. Probably should get Arcane Bolt level 5 though. This gives me an extra hit. Yeah, let's take this. We have a decent amount of mana regen. Yeah, do I have anything else that I could be doing right now? I don't actually know. Oh, that's interesting. Not respawned. Are you the most recent enemy that I killed? Okay, we have a friend here. How are you doing? You are weak against neutral and magic. I should set them as the default so that I don't forget about it. Okay. Pyrocracker up here, I guess. And then you can Thunder Strike to not quite kill the slime. Not love those blinds. They don't really affect. What is your name again? They don't affect you much, but they affect everybody else. I guess they don't affect Gale very much either. Do we Feather Storm to just purge this off? I think we do. So that allows us to burn through the entire blind while still getting the attacks that we need off. So we Arcane Bolt you, then we Icy Shots. Yeah, I think as supports go, what did I call you? Yeah. I knew it had to be a tuber, right? Alright, so Yam is actually a very solid support. So let's do this setup for right now. And then I'll figure out what I want to do from there. Let's go beat up these one more time. So I don't need to change anything. Arcane Bolt. That's the wrong target, unfortunately, but we did get the shock, so that's nice. We can now Explosive Blast if we want, or we can shoot for lethal. I'm gonna Explosive Blast. Get a burn. And we can Thunder Strike on either of these for near lethal. If I Thunder Strike you, I think I just take lethal. I don't. We didn't quite get lethal there. Okay. We Arcane Bolt on you. We Explosive Blast with you. That's lethal. And then we Thunder Strike on either of you, apparently. I'll take the Thunder Strike here first. Okay, easy peasy. Arcane Bolt. Icy Shots. And dead. Got another Demonic Pact, very exciting. If we can get one more level... I don't think this is a place that would be. Is there one in here? No. So, there's one in this room. Okay, gotcha. Then we Arcane Bolt on you. We could Explosive Blast. We could also Pyrocracker. I think we Explosive Blast. Then we can Thunder Strike, and this is allegedly lethal on this target, so let's just take the lethal. We don't have to worry about them now. Okay. Let's tag you. We got the shock. Explosive Blast. And then I guess Thunderstorm, because that should be lethal on target 1. Alright. Arcane Bolt comes out, and you're dead. Instantaneously. Got another Abyssal Sword. We go to here, we fight this. This already has shock. Apparently I can propagate shock with this, so we might as well do it. And then we can Pyrocracker on you. And we don't have lethal with Explosive Blast, so we don't take an Explosive Blast. We take an Explosion instead. So that's just lethal. Gets the job done. Okay, Arcane Bolt comes out. Okay, you're weak against this. We apply the shock. We go with, I think, Explosive Blast. Doesn't make a huge difference either way, I don't think, because we should have lethal here. As long as we crit. If we don't crit, then we're not killing things. But we should be critting. Okay, next. Pyrocracker, this might be lethal. It's not quite. Featherstorm, and it's all good. Okay. Look at us, getting more skill points. 50% chance to gain a random buff when landing a crit is very nice. I think increases the crit chance of the whole party is probably the first thing that we invest into now. I think we want to be able to stack more of these. That being said, I think I take Revive level 2 so that I can unlock Aging. Multi-hybrid is nice. Yes, we take this. This is gonna be big. You can take situational support, which is very strong for you. Critical consistency I like. You can take crit damage just for funsies. Alright, so we're now level 34 with everybody except Yam. I'm gonna... Given that I don't have a ton left that I can do today, because I'm gonna have to probably end soon, I think I maybe... Now, let's finish this off. We just take the kill there. Okay, Arcane Bolts. Purge huge amounts of debuffs off of ourselves. Okay, and then... Thunderstorm kills nothing, but Thunderstrike kills. So we get that. I'm really excited that we've been able to use Chili Putty this whole time. Like, Chili Putty was weak for a while, and Capsicum was really carrying the run for a while there. Like, Capsicum and Chive were really clutch for a while. And then Kale started, like, creeping up on us really aggressively. And eventually just went completely nuts. And now I feel like Chili Putty might end up being one of my scariest characters as we get into the late game. I like the transition throughout the game through, like, different characters having, like, points in the game where they're the strongest. Okay, we could start doing single target damage here, and we probably should. Because we don't want to have 3 targets hitting us next turn. It's amazing how much shielding we can get out of that. Okay, we Explosive Blast, and then we Explosive Blast. Clearing that one out has unlocked this grouping. We'll see how much stuff we need off the back of this one. We got the shock. We Explosive Blast. We got a double weakness, I love that. And then we Thunderstrike for lethal. So it's a round 1 lethal for you. And it's really nice not having to worry about the enemy dodging. We go for you. We propagate the shock. The explosive blast. And we thunderstorm. Okay, we get the arcane blast, get shit tons of buffs. Alright, we're not getting a ton of EXP here, I think. Do we want to try fighting the boss again? I feel like we might be able to handle the boss. Let's see what happens if we go against the boss with our current setup, actually. Rather than going in with our default setup, what if we went in with... Actually, maybe we should do Yam Chive Chili Putty? Nah, let's go with Yam and Kale and Chili Putty. And then we burn through the Rocky, and we maybe leave the magic users in play for a while. Maybe not. Let's try for the Pyrocracker here. It's not quite lethal, but the burn might be. The burn is lethal. Quicken comes out. Thunderstorm comes out. Triple stack of blind. Not good for me at all. The weaken comes out as well. Really bad combination of factors on us right now. I think we maybe take out the Magma Moth. Because I think we can take this out right now. Just pretty much instantly by doing this into Icy Shots. And I guess we Feather Storm, we hope. We're fine. We did burn through 2 of our blinds, but not all of our blinds. And maybe we go for the Oscar now. Don't have any dots on you, so in theory, how much damage? Do I actually swap you? I could swap Chili Putty for Chive right now. Then Arcane Bolt on you. And then we Icy Shots you. And that's not going to be quite lethal, but it's a lot. Blessing comes out, which is not... That comes out, which might be... That is unfortunately lethal. They just fully insta-gift me there. Which does mean that I could bring in... I'm going to bring in Capsicum next. Focused on burning through this target. We did get through that target, except we didn't because they have another shot. It's fine. We Icy Shots them again. That's lethal. Okay, the Osira is down. It's now a 3v5. That is rough. That was a rough series of attacks right there. Sicko Phantom. I love that name. Okay. Weak against fire. You're also weak against fire. Do I try to burn through you? I don't know. I don't actually know how easily I'm going to get through that dragon fight. We We have potential lethal here, we just take it. We just miss 2 of the 3 hits. We might still have lethal here. Do we aerial? No. Oh, so close. That's rough. That's so rough. I just needed a sliver more damage with that. And that did a decent bit of damage to us that turn, unfortunately. We do Arcane Bolt. Nice to get through. Yes, we got through all of their buffs. We Pyrocracker. We do still have a blind. That should be lethal. We Icy Claws on you. I think we can propagate Chill Light with this. Yes. Okay. Chili Putty comes in. Unfortunately, Chili Putty is not... optimal for this setup. I think we probably are going to wipe here. But there's no guarantees. Explosion might be lethal. We'll find out. That's lethal. Okay. That also healed us a lot. It's a lot of misses that just came out. So, we go to you. And you are not very strong as this target, so we're going to just Ice Claws you. We have the triple right now. We go for Fiery Shots. We try to purge off your buffs. We get through a lot of your buffs. You're strong against that, so we hit you with an explosion, hope for the crit. We get the crit. You're also burned, and I've regenerated a huge amount of HP between these turns. I think we're golden. I think we've got this. Fiery Shots comes out. Spurges off several of your buffs. Explosion comes out. And that's lethal. We do just 1. Okay. Oh, nice. So we've got the last Sanctuary token. I wonder what this does, because I don't actually remember. Okay. So we're now in the Underworld. This is going to have a new critter in it. So we'll find out what critter we get here. Steam Golem. Interesting. A light-shifted Steam Golem. What do you look like? You also kind of look like some sort of tuber, I think. Do we have Potato? I don't think we have a Potato. You look very much like a Potato. I'm gonna go call you Potato. We have an order of Potato. Never mind. We need to rename you. We need to do that immediately. Moves heavy blocks. Okay. What do we want to call you? What do we want to call you? Because where's the rename person? I'm gonna have to go with this. Which is not easy for me to do right now. I'll do it in a second. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours, 10 minutes. I've heard a couple people talking outside. I'm not sure if there are people who were staying behind or people who went on the expedition. I think this is actually a good place to end it. Let's just end it here. I was intending to do about 2 hours. We got through 2 hours, and we managed to get through that boss fight, and we can now make the our, I can basically look up how to change the character name um, before the next stream, and now we just back into darkness. And yeah, so next time we will be progressing into the underworld, or maybe just moving all those blocks. Probably progressing into the underworld first and then moving the blocks. So thank you everyone for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I hope to see you again next time when we'll probably be doing more of this. I don't think that this computer can handle Europe Universalis 5, so we're probably going to have to wait until we get home for that. Uh, anyway, bye.